So he's finally here. The Prince of All Saiyans has arrived. What's going on, guys? Corrosive Bullet here, bringing you a video, and we're going to discuss the ins and outs of the new purple sparking Scouter Vegeta, and going into into depth with his meta, and seeing if he's a viable unit to summon on or whatnot. Afterwards, we will go over some of the new updates that have kind of come out, and we'll just kind of go from there. So if you guys enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments below, are you going to summon for Vegeta? Give me a heads up, tell me if you think he's worth it or not for you. So let's dive in. So as we know, this purple Vegeta could have definitely used some stat buffs and whatnot. And based off what it looks like in his base without the Zenkai, it looks like he did get a buff. And considerably, I said in the last video that he should get relatively about 260 for blast attack, and that's actually relatively close. I was actually surprised that I actually kind of got that right. But if we go to his Zenkai, we are in a Zenkai, whoops. So his base was 235, which I think this did get boosted as well. So that's actually kind of surprising. But if we go to his Zenkai is 250,000 blast attack. Nothing too. It's pretty good. Strike defenses didn't really go up a whole lot. But I think that's relatively standard. I believe that's relatively standard for most units. 2.5 million health. 2.5 health it's all right. I mean, very few units have gotten up to the 3 mil mark, so I think Zenkai Boo is like up there in the 3 mil mark, so that's about standard. I'd say that makes the most sense. So let's go down to his main ability. So what has changed with his main ability? So draws a blast card next, and then 50% to blast damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. That is now changed to restore ki by 30. Draw a blast arts card next, and then 50 for 30 timer counts. So all they did was add 30 ki, which for a blast unit like him, he needs as much ki as he possibly can get. So I mean that's fine. It's relatively basic from what I've seen, but it is what it is. Anti-Super Warrior and Sun Family up has now become Cruel Invader. Goes from 20% to blast damage and 30% to 30% damage against Tag Super Warrior and Tag Sun Family. So again, as I said in yesterday's video, rest in peace to the Super Warrior meta. that didn't last long at all. So on top of that though, restores own health by 20% when this character enters the battlefield if an allied Nappa is defeated. Are we gonna see the return of that Nappa event that everyone's been kind of begging and dying for? I really hope so, because I actually really enjoyed that Nappa, and when I actually did the event, I think I only got him up to like 3 stars. I didn't really go all that deep on that Nappa due to time constraints. So that would actually be really cool if they brought that back. But restores on health by 20 when this character enters the battlefield. It's kind of gimmicky because you're required to have this Nappa on your team, and I don't necessarily know if it's not really like meta breaking or groundbreaking in any way. It's just very gimmicky. And again, this is all kind of reliant on if that Nappa event ends up coming back and people can grind out that Nappa, because there's not really a good Nappa unit out there, except for that Nappa. So again, it's just gimmicky. I don't know if I necessarily like that, but I mean, it really is what it is. And then strength of the Super Elite stayed the same. -5 to own blast arts cards once 15 timer counts elapsed. That's the same. 30% to blast attack once 30 timer counts have elapsed. Yep, that's the same. Increases own draw art speed by 1 once 45 timer counts have elapsed. Okay, so this Vegeta is definitely not going to be an early unit. Do not use him at the start of battle. Try to preserve him. Try to preserve him as best you can. And then we got all of these. This unlocks at the 3-star mark. So applies the following effects to self when 2 allies are defeated. 30 to damage inflicted, -5 to blast arts cards. What are they doing with him? It's nothing great. Plus 30 is good, because now you have this. And then if you're going up against one of these tags, you got another 30 on top of that. Plus, after 30 timer counts, you get this. So he's getting like 30% or 90% damage increase, which is fine. And then if you time the main ability right, which if you don't use it at the beginning of the battle, that's another 50. So he has the damage output potential, but he's not really he's not really doing much for his team. Then the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. This is at the Zenkai 6 tier. Draw a blast arts card next. 15% to blast damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. That's good. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade 15. Okay, that's not a bad ability. That's a lot better than this. But this is I mean, this is a lot better. The fact that he gains 15 and then he does an additional 15 for 15. And he does this, it looks like, every time he enters the battlefield. All right, so I'm kind of seeing how this unit's supposed to work. So this unit doesn't really benefit anybody except himself, and which is not entirely a bad thing. But this guy relies heavily on switch out or switch in. He is definitely a switch in unit. Definitely is not meant to be used in the beginning. And yeah, he's definitely used to like swap in and out. So does he do anything with his strike and blast? No. So his Gallic gun goes 25% to own blast power for 20 timer counts. Now it's 35. And then it was for his green, 15 to blast arts or blast damage inflicted for 30. It changes it to blast, and that has not changed at all. That's a little disappointing. But I mean, with everything else he's kind of doing. And then his base. Okay, so they did end up getting rid of the Frieza Force tag. And increases the following stats of characters that are both purple and tag Saiyan. So this new Vegeta is going to be nuts if you put this Vegeta on a bench. Only downside is that he'll have the Saiyan tag, but he's not really he'll have the Saiyan tag, but this is mostly Vegeta family in future. So all in all, I don't think he's all that great, honestly. I would probably recommend everybody kind of, stay away from Zenkaiing him, unless you really, really want to, but compared to, he's definitely better than Trunks, in my opinion. I think he's definitely better than Zenkai Trunks, but again, he's very gimmicky, and he only really benefits himself. So it's not. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that anybody really summon on him. So that's my 2 cents. I don't think he's really going to stand up to anybody in the current meta either. I don't think that's going to last. So that's just that's unfortunate. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, but it is what it is. So let's get into some updates and stuff real quick before we end the video. So they updated the game last night. Part 4, books 1 and 2 are now have hard difficulty. Now, why not just, I'm glad that they're adding more hard stuff to story mode. However, why are we only releasing it books 1 and 2? That doesn't make any sense. Just release the entire thing. Like, we're already in part 8. Going into part 8. Like, I just... Alright, let's... Yeah, is it part 8? Yeah, we're at part 7 right now. We'll be getting ready to go into part 8 soon. So, brand new, hyperdimensional co-op. Metal Cooler is the new enemy. Beginner, medium, advanced. Use Sun Family and Frieza Force for the easy challenge. For medium difficulty, Vegeta Family, Lineage of Evil. And then Sun Family, Vegeta Family. So that definitely is asking for you to use the new units for this. Which again sucks. But because it forces you to have to summon, but it is what it is. It looks like they updated the Ultra Space Time Rush. It's only going on till August 12th. What? Okay, that was weird. Space-Time Rush Champion. Okay, here we go. So, Rush 1. That's a lot of CC, guys. What is that? 100, 200, 300, 400, 600? 600 CC? And there is 30 stages, it looks like. They're all level 5,000 units though, ooh. Oh wait, nope. Okay, so from stage 11 onward, it's going to be 5,000. It looks like you get 100 points a stage. Interesting. Okay. This may be a new update to Challenge Rush. This may be something different that they did with Challenge Rush. Instead of doing individual stages, like now it's just one big thing that you can use to build up. So I would definitely recommend people. That's like 600 is a decent amount. It's not as good as like the. It's definitely not as good as like this Zamasu event, but definitely go into doing that because 600 is a decent amount. I'm not sure what the difficulty is going to be like on that, but I would definitely recommend that. And I think that's more or less it. They did something with summons, so what'd they do with summons? What is this? Legends Limited Step Up. Guaranteed Legends Limited drop on Step 6. Goes till August 1st. What is this? It's a Step Up? $700,000. So you're spending almost 5,000 CC to get at the potential of to potentially get, or you will get, one Legends Rising. I mean, this Vegeta's good. This Goku is okay. This Super Vegito I think is still pretty good. This Goku I think is falling off a little bit, but he's still good. Goten is kind of meh. Gohan's meh. Beerus, if you Zenkai Beerus, he's good. you have all these other units. In case you didn't get Zenkai Vegeta. Like, I just don't understand. Like, whatever. Do not summon on this. Do not summon on this banner. I know it's tempting, but there's none of the new units are really on here, and that is a lot of CC that you are spending. Clearly, something is around the corner. We know that the cooler movie Goku and Turles are on the way, and they're probably going to be better than a lot of the units here. So definitely save your Chrono Crystals. Do not summon on this banner. This is 110% bait, so do not do it. Don't do it. Okay, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Okay, update. Zenkai Vegeta is a little disappointing. This summon is definitely disappointing, but hard mode's coming back is really cool, and the new rush stage in the events is pretty cool, so definitely take care of all those. Do those things. Don't do this thing. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video today, and comment down below if you are going to summon for Zenkai Vegeta, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.